of the law, the right decision was made. It's just that it's a damn shame that he gets to lean on the letter of the law, and the state of Nevada and the parole committee had to lean on the letter of the law because he's somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under the jail.
Here you can see him walking out of the side of TGK using his T-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything.
What happens when one of boxing's biggest names, known for knockouts, flashy fights, and a massive following, finds himself once again tangled in legal trouble but walks away untouched? Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the undefeated star of the lightweight division, is facing heavy accusations of domestic violence, yet somehow isn't behind bars. According to Stephen A. Smith, one of sports media's loudest and most influential voices, the situation is beyond unacceptable. He's calling out the system, he's calling out boxing, and most importantly, he's calling out Tank.
Keep your hands off for women, bro.
You see, did you guys hear about Gervonta Davis getting arrested again, bro?
Yeah, man. I didn't really stop him in detail. Keep your hands off for women, bro.
Basically,
he slapped her.
Not to stay on it too long, I'm gonna just say the basic of it. He got arrested for domestic violence with the same woman he's been arrested for domestic violence with before. At this point, I don't know if you are beating her. I don't know if she's beating you. And you're a professional fighter, so they're going to be harder on you. Regardless, bro, you have to get away from the situation.
Yeah, it's too tough.
If it's a co-parenting situation, bro, try to figure out how to handle that, in a responsible way. But you can't keep going back to the situation because obviously it's sending you in bad options. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that for his case and hers, that they just separate, bro. That's the wish to everybody involved. That's really all I really want to say about that.
You got to leave toxic relationships, man, before they destroy you.
But this isn't just about an arrest. This is about favoritism, abuse of status, and whether the boxing world is finally ready to confront one of its darkest recurring patterns, protecting fighters who should be held accountable.
We saw the trial. We saw the evidence. We saw the ineptitude of Christopher Darden and to a lesser degree, Marsha Clark. We saw Judge Lance Ito and some of the mistakes that he made. We saw Johnny Cochran adroitly, skillfully, brilliantly play the race card. We saw Mark Furman get exposed.
Let's get straight into it. Tank Davis was arrested just days ago on serious domestic violence charges, the kind of accusations that could ruin any normal person's career. According to reports, this wasn't just a minor incident. It involved physical assault, emotional trauma, and police intervention. Yet despite the chaos and outrage, Tank didn't spend more than a couple hours in holding. No mugshot posted, no follow-up. And now, according to Stephen A. Smith, he's been receiving special treatment because of Hui Island.
A little shaked up as far as, I just wanted to clear my name, but other than that, I'm fully focused on the main course.
Smith revealed on air that Tank is not in jail. He's out, free, moving around as if nothing happened. And that's the part that has fans and critics furious. Stephen A. didn't hold back. He made it clear. Tank Davis should be in jail right now. He didn't sugarcoat it. He said what he did was very wrong, and he deserves to face the consequences. But instead, Tank's walking away without a scratch. And that, right there, is the problem.
I think the articles are saying like hours ago, Gervonta Davis was arrested. The accusations or the reports are that a female that he was with, he went to a house or something. Supposedly this happened at a residence that he did not live at. And supposedly this woman was hit in the face. Everybody's going to hear boxer and think that he punched her in the face. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Mike Tyson, like everybody was saying, like his hands got to be classified as a deadly weapon and all that type of shit. Like he should never be able to hit somebody outside the ring.
This isn't just about Tank. It's about the pattern. Time and time again, combat sports athletes with fame and money get away with actions that would destroy the lives of everyday people. Whether it's Floyd Mayweather's domestic abuse history, Conor McGregor's multiple assault cases, or now Tank Davis, it's clear the justice system works differently when your name is headlining pay-per-view cards.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
You got nothing to say.
You have anything to say to that woman?
Who was she?
Stephen A. Smith's frustration wasn't just about Tank as a person. It was about the way the boxing industry and legal system are hand in hand, enabling fighters like him. Tank didn't just avoid jail. He's still in fight talks, still on the media cycle, still being promoted. If you didn't follow the headlines, you'd have no idea anything even happened. But how do we as fans digest that? How do we hype up a man in the ring, knowing what he's doing outside of it? Let's not act like this came out of nowhere. Tank has a history of legal issues, and this arrest just adds to a growing list that's been swept under the rug for years. Back in 2020, video footage surfaced of Tank physically grabbing and dragging a woman at a public event. He faced backlash, but escaped any serious legal fallout. Later, in 2022, he was arrested for a hit and run that left several people injured, including a pregnant woman. And most recently, just months before this domestic violence arrest, Tank had been arrested on battery charges involving another woman. Every single time, the headlines fade. The promoters stay quiet. And Tank? He shows up to the ring, smiles for the cameras, and cashes another massive check. Stephen A. Smith isn't just angry about this one arrest. He's furious that nothing has changed, that Tank's fame is being used as a shield instead of a spotlight for accountability. What makes this moment different is the timing and reach. It's not just fringe reporters or niche outlets talking about Tank's arrest. It's ESPN. It's First Take. It's national headlines. Stephen A. is using his platform to apply pressure, and that matters.
Tank Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline.
Yeah.
It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right. Yeah.
For years, fighters like Tank were protected by a system that valued money over morality. But now, the public scrutiny is growing. More journalists are starting to ask questions. More people are starting to demand answers. And even some fighters are beginning to speak out.
Tank Davis, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
He did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
I mean, hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, just get your that's it, basically. Get your shit. You don't hit women, man.
Yeah.
Even Terrence Crawford gave his 2 cents on the arrest. Here's another layer. Tank hasn't exactly looked focused on boxing lately. We've seen it. He's been out smoking during training camps, skipping sessions, posting erratically online. This isn't the same Gervonta Davis we saw knocking out Leo Santa Cruz or dismantling Ryan Garcia. This is a version of Tank who seems burnt out, distracted, and honestly, self-destructive.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done, period.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something sort of, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing, he's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
His last fight with Lamont Roach was a wake-up call. Roach was supposed to be an easy win. Instead, he brought the heat, outboxed Tank in multiple rounds.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach. That's a big moment. Load with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned with right. He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
Nice combination from Roach. Rest in here. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. They've got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting cracked.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
And if the 9th round knockdown had been counted properly, Tank would have lost. Flat out, that was nearly the biggest upset of the year.
Tank did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have counted it. They would have counted it, it would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He seemed a little distracted, didn't he, in the fight?
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he's like, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same when I fought Andre. That was burning my eyes, so I cut that off.
But instead of locking in for a rematch and redeeming himself, Tank's spiraling. Court dates, drama, distractions. He's out here fighting Jake Paul next, which feels like a desperation move more than a strategic one.
Who were you going to call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here. He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
God damn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
Let's not pretend the Jake Paul fight is about legacy. It's not. It's about headlines and maybe even hiding from the heat. Jake's coming into the fight at 195 pounds, a full 35 to 40 pounds heavier than Tank.
After Canelo, obviously, didn't materialize, was the next one Tank?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was on the 1 yard line as well, but he has to rematch, Lamont Roach. He wants to get that back. And then we'll be back in discussions with Mr. Gervonta. But, man, this is the nature of boxing. You have massive fights on the 1 yard line and things just fall through.
As you're watching, like, he was a gigantic favorite, and this is on the heels of the Canelo thing. Are you like, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, though, because I never really thought Tank was that good. It would just take the right fighter to pick him apart, to be honest. Someone who had high activity and wasn't afraid of his power. So I always saw so many holes in his game. So to me, it wasn't that surprising that someone finally gave him some good work.
If you do fight, what weight would it be at?
195.
Oh, wow. So he would go all the way from 40 to 95?
Yeah, I mean, it would be an exhibition.
Okay. And so what does that mean? Is that 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds.
And when you say exhibition, like, what are the restrictions on that?
No restrictions, just the fact that, like, we couldn't actually get it professionally sanctioned.
Okay. Is that still of interest to you? Like, if he wins the rematch and you beat Julio, is that of great interest to you later this year?
For sure.
That's not a fair fight. That's a publicity stunt. And if we're being real, one clean shot from Jake and Tank could be sleeping on the canvas.
Tank was looking past Roach, and he wanted that Jake Paul fight, which I think Jake Paul would have beaten. Jake is way too big. Tank is 5'5", 135, soaking wet. Y'all think Tank is too small for 140. He ain't beating no heavyweight. I'm not joking. I don't think he would have hurt Jake. He would have to jump up to reach. I don't think he would have hurt him. I tell you this, it would have gone the distance, and people would have been laughing their asses off, and it wouldn't have been good for Tank's brand. I tell you that. That fight would have went the distance. Soon as 5'5" Tank is looking at a 6'2", 6'3" Jake Paul, y'all would be like, hold, wait a second. And Jake Paul be on spread out paws with that arm out and stepping back. And bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But that's a cat. Fine. We'll never get to fight anyway. So we'll never know.
That's the kind of loss that ruins reputations, especially when fans don't care about weight classes. They'll see it as a YouTuber knocking out one of boxing's best.
Now, you called out Canelo in the ring. Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super, super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
And right now, Tank can't afford another PR disaster. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room. This isn't just legal trouble and bad press. This is personal chaos catching up to him. Remember when Ryan Garcia exposed Tank and Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya? People brushed it off, assumed Ryan was trolling.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya have some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
Right, I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
But then Tank came forward himself and confirmed that Yaya was chasing him, messaging him, trying to rekindle something. She's a married woman with a kid, and Tank didn't hold back. He said she was the one pursuing him.
Do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all
no, it was a
relationship,
downfall.
not career.
Yeah,
relationship.
It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think.
Floyd, he's been silent publicly, but behind the scenes, you know that fractured what little was left of their relationship. Floyd tried to help Tank become a star, but now he's watching Tank air out his family drama and walk headfirst into scandal after scandal.
I killed you, motherfucker! You crazy? I know the fuck you think you're playing with. I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Fuck you up. I play no motherfucking games.
So what happens now? Honestly, this could be the end of Tank's career if he doesn't wake up fast. He's losing fans, losing credibility, losing respect in the boxing world. And this arrest is the worst blow yet. No fights lined up, no official word from PBC, no big money PPV talks, just silence. But here's the thing, Tank still has time. He's only 30, still undefeated. Still one of the most exciting fighters to watch when he's focused.
Tank Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot. And he got to be careful of that. 2 fights ago, he was really doing that. You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
But if there's one fight that could save Gervonta Davis's legacy, it's Shakur Stevenson. Let's be honest, this is one of the most anticipated matchups in boxing today.
Who's next? I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
The beef is real. The hype is crazy. And with everything going down in Tank's personal life, most fans and even experts are picking Shakur to humble him. They say Shakur's too slick, too smart, too disciplined.
Like if Shakur beats Cordina and Zepeda, I think he beats Tank, and I'm a massive Tank fan. But when that time comes, that will be a mega fight. And I think Tank is struggling for opponents. Like if Rayo doesn't fight him in November and Robert's saying he's not going to be ready, who's he going to fight in November? He needs Shakur. He really does. And listen, we need Tank to make that mega fight. But let's get that fight made next year. But first, he's got to come through Joe Cordina.
But that's exactly why Tank needs this fight. Because if he can come in focused, locked in, and knock Shakur out cold, he doesn't just win a fight. He silences the haters, restores his name, and proves that, through all the chaos, Gervonta Davis is still one of the most dangerous men in the sport.
6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me. His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. If go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
pin him on game.
Yeah, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.